Testing, testing, 1, 2. Testing, 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 testing.
Weird.
Alright everybody, welcome back to Valkyrie Profile. So as I said, we're going to do kind of a rapid fire episode here. Well, it's not going to be rapid fire, it's going to be, but there are going to be cutscenes for a while. What I did do actually is off screen, I went ahead and I played ahead and I made saves, like in-game saves at you know, the saves, wow. At the save points I was coming across all the way up through to the beginning parts of chapter 6. And I did that basically so that I wouldn't have to do any of like this menu shit off screen and like, you know, grinding up my character's abilities, distributing experience, orb experience, divining items and stuff like that. I've got it like pretty much all planned out, so like I won't have to do any like menu foo, is basically what I'm saying. So, and on all those saves that I made, I've cleaned out the areas of enemies and stuff. So, but for completion's sake, I am still gonna go through and you know, get everything so that you guys can see me getting everything. And oops. So this is that shitty dungeon I was telling you guys about where there's just a whole bunch of nonsense with like the enemies and treasure chests and shit. It's Dark Force. It's Lucian. Okay, so check this shit out. Yeah, look at that. Like all of the fucking experience. I also got in the habit of kind of fast forwarding a lot, which I know I shouldn't do, but I was fast forwarding through the battles while I was going and doing stuff off screen. I'm gonna try and break that habit.
If only I had gained it earlier, I could have.
Oh, poor Lucian. But yeah, that attack that Lucian has is called Shining Bolt, and it does 6 hits at 50% of your attack power. So remember what I told you guys about stats is that like your stats are all, oh god damn it. I knew that was gonna fucking happen. So your stats are weighted directly to your like your attack stat is directly equivalent to the damage you do. And then your weapon modifies it, but so like most characters' basic attacks will do like, you know, their attack power, whatever that number is, times 1, right? So, and then like different spells, different you know, what am I trying to say? Different spells, different combos and permutations will have different, you know, varying levels of that attack power. And so that attack that Lucian has, this one right here, yeah, that right there, the it's called Shining Bolt. It does 6 hits of at half power, and then 6 additional hits on top of each of those, or an additional hit on top of each of those 6, so 12 total at like 10.5% or something like that. So it's like 6 hits, or it's like 12 hits at 60 to 61% of your attack power. So that's a lot. And It's not even that it, I mean, it does do good damage, but it's not even that. It's the fact that it knocks a shit ton of experience crystals out of the enemies. And it has a pretty good chance, it's pretty good at knocking out, you know, like treasure chests and shit like that too. Let me go ahead and show you guys the great magic here.
You must desire respite from my entrance. Thou shalt.
This is Celestial Star. It's one of the most powerful great magics.
Celestial Star! You freaks have no reason to exist.
Yeah, like that's...
This power. If only I gained
It's
it
pretty much its equivalent to Meteor Swarm, which is the one for Shadow Servant. But Mystic Cross, I think, as a base spell is stronger, and so most people use that. But the animations are shorter on Shadow Servant, so... sorry, I know I promised I wasn't gonna go into the menu, so... No menu. No menu, not doing the menu.
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
Noble Einherjar. So yeah, Misty and... Or Misty, wow, I'm calling her Misty, god damn it. Fucking Mistina and, you know, Lucian are, you know, they caught up pretty quickly to the others. I am gonna fast forward through the fucking experience screen. Don't need to see that every time. I mean, you know, if you're gonna emulate a game, you may as well take advantage of it.
My side, my noble Einherjar.
We have nothing but to fight. Ha! And take this.
Yeah, take that. Oh man, it's like one of the best normal attacks in the game, if not the best. And what's more is I've got him equipped with a sword called I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called like the Holy Sword Seraphy or something. And he misses out on the middle hit of his combo, which is like whatever. The first two hits of his combo are nothing special. There's a treasure chest down there, but I'm not going to bother with it. Just so you guys know, for walkthroughs, completions purposes, there is a treasure chest down there. Ah, God damn it.
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
We have nothing but to fight.
Actually, you know, this might be... Yeah, let's do that instead. Ba-bam. That was weird. Yeah, like you have to be... Even though the animation looks like the bolt reaches out farther, it actually has kind of limited range. You have to be like right up next to them. Or they have to be like in the air. It's weird. But
It might not go so well next time.
yeah, so the reason I say all that is because that is the reason that Lucian is going to be with us in every single dungeon from here until the end of Chapter 6, because he's too good of a character not to use.
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
If you're wondering why we're wiping the floor with everything, it's because of that Crimson Edge Spear that we got from the Broken Spear. Once we got the Creation Jewel, we were able to transmute the Broken Spears into crimson edges, and those things are powerful. Just to show you. Like, there's its attack stat. Here's... yeah, this is like... no... yeah, this is the next most powerful one that has all 3 of its attacks. So, yeah. Nasty, nasty. So that ability that we just got, Dark, is nothing too special. The main point, I'm not going to fight that guy, fuck it. I just really hate this dungeon. I'm only going to do it for this dungeon, I promise. Well, now that I'm done here, I might as well. This dungeon just really sucks. Nobody likes this fucking dungeon. Like, it's not hard enough to be challenging or interesting, but, like, it's just annoying.
Their souls have been released. We have no reason to remain here.
Man, I wish we had no reason. Oh, God damn it. Fucking vape died. I will not let that interfere with the episode. I am all about professionalism here. Not really. I didn't get much sleep. I'm a little loopy. You guys just have to forgive me. Yeah, when you do, like, you guys ever play this game, you come into this dungeon, there's a lot of like upper areas that you can't see that are off screen. You have to jump up and kind of explore vertically to find them. Make sure you're not missing anything.
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
Here's his PWS, by the way. This PWS is actually really bad. Like, a lot of people aren't really a fan of it. I mean, I can't really blame them. It's kind of meh. That's the main thing that keeps him from being like the perfect fucking character, because otherwise he's too good. Alright. Not gonna skip all the treasure chests, but man, it's just annoying to not at least skip some of them. And the thing is, none of them, they're all like encounters that you can't guarantee first strike on. So that's like annoying in its own way.
Is everyone all right?
No, everybody is dead. You fucked up. You didn't protect everybody. Why weren't you protecting everybody? Since I have a save where I converted the Eye of Heaven, may as well go ahead and use it and let you guys see kind of what a completed dungeon map looks like. As you can see, like, even if you decide to use them, they're not very helpful. They're kind of shitty. So yeah, it's a very small dungeon. Like, there's not much to it. It's just that there's more to it vertically than anything else. Yeah, bye. I'm sorry. I know I said I wouldn't skip anything, but like, this dungeon just sucks. Oh, well. Just wasted that. Ow, motherfucker. Jesus boot-looking Christ.
And take this.
Yeah, take that. Not really. Actually, just gonna come over here and poison blow all you motherfuckers.
I wonder if I'll ever get to pass this earring on.
We're gonna find out about that earring. Don't worry, the mystery won't last forever. Let's see. Where is that? So there's a secret room in here that you want to make sure that you do go into. And I'm going to show it to you guys just so you know.
These freaks look like trouble.
They do look like trouble. Fuck them.
Poison blow.
Yeah, it's like this just random side room that just has some treasure and some enemies in it. And, but it locks you in. And, you get some event experience for clearing it out. But the actually interesting thing about it is that it's the only place in the game, in like the main game, where you can like feasibly grind indefinitely. Because, alright, so we're gonna go in here and we're gonna get locked in. Alright. And, there's just this little, this handful of, you know, slimes. And, did I give her? God damn it, no I did not. Son of a bitch. Yeah, there's these slimes, and then and then after them, there's like some. Yeah, see, sometimes they don't all connect if it's knocked a little too far away. Ah, god damn. I most of the time, the reason that I rarely use Lawfer in my regular playthroughs, I'm using him in this playthrough because, I mean, otherwise Leah would be your only spear user. And not that there's anything really special about spears, it just feels weird to me in a OCD way I can't explain, to have only, you know, a handful of, only one character that uses a certain kind of weapon. Like, that seems kind of lame. I don't know why. Yeah, fuck off, buddy. Leave Valkyrie alone! But yeah, so this fight and the fight immediately before this one, they respawn as soon as you leave the room. And you get 10,000 experience for coming in here. I'm not going to open these chests because I don't feel like fighting a bunch of like one-off fights with little puddings. I'm sorry, I just can't bring myself to do it. So this is like a little crystal puzzle that some people have trouble with. But it's actually not that bad. Mostly just doing that and knowing that you have to like shoot the crystal just in such a way as to, you know, get it just right so that it's at the ledge, and when you jump on the little dust cloud or whatever the fuck, it, what am I trying to say? You can jump up onto the platform without smacking your head on it, basically, is the, what that's all about. Anyway. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that last night, because now I'm, like, really burnt out on, like, all of these places that I went through, but, mostly just this place, because it's, like, just boring and obnoxious, and there's nothing interesting about it. So I'm just gonna load up the final Arcane Ruins save. That's the one, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, so here we are. And okay, all right. Let me actually double check real quick, make sure Mistina's got, yeah. The Sacred Javelin is its big magic isn't that great, but Sacred Javelin as just a basic attack spell is probably the best one in the game in terms of like raw damage. Prismatic Missile is pretty close, and Prismatic Missile can also cause status effects, but I don't know, like Sacred Javelin just seems to do more damage, and it seems like it hits more often depending on the size of the enemy. Raver Lord, wouldn't you take your glow sticks and get the fuck out of here? Scared child making empty boasts. Dude, you guys are like fucking... You guys are trash. Like, you're not even a boss. Yeah, this boss is laughable.
Warriors, battle awaits us.
Alright. Alright. Let's go.
Valkyrie, grant me power.
Finishing strike. Round rip saber.
Rip saber.
Yeah.
Damn it all.
So here's the big magic for Sacred Javelin. It's nothing that good. I mean, it's decent. It hits 3 times. I mean, it's AoE, so can't complain too hard. And you can't beat that fucking laser sound. I mean, come on.
I'd have been impressed if you'd survived.
Pew, 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 pew. Yeah. It crushes guards really well, too. Come on, Brock. I know you got more fight in you than that. Come on now. Pew, pew, pew. Man, I cannot make my voice, like, I can't do a falsetto anymore. I can't do like a high pitched pew pew. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was years of smoking. Yeah, I can't make my voice go that high anymore. It's weird. Weird feeling to not have that ability anymore. I'd like to think that I have the power if I so chose, but I guess I don't. So that's a really good piece of armor. That is a worthless wand, but one that you can convert for a lot of MP. And that right there turns a mage into a fucking tank. Like, that robe right there has a higher RDM stat than any, like, actual armor in the game at this point. Like, it's just bananas. And then in here, we get this thing. This actually isn't an artifact technically, but that is a mighty check, and it takes up one of your more valuable accessory slots, but at the same time, it, what am I trying to say? Load. Yes, where I want to go. At the same time, it renders you 100% immune to all abnormal status, which is of course awesome. Okay, now let's see, what was I? Okay, just want to make sure I have the same party as before. So I swapped Lawfer out for Arngrim. And, so this hard mode dungeon that we're about to go into is very special. And by special, I mean that pretty much like half the enemies in this dungeon will be one-shot by the Icicle Sword. This Icicle Sword is death to weak to ice. So, yeah. Yeah, that's something to keep in mind. I'm gonna equip the Glare Sword on her too as well, because there's a couple things in there weak to poison. Not that many things, but I mean there are things, you know. But anyway, so that's that. Where is this place? I didn't read you guys the descriptions on these either. Sluice Gate. I think I read you guys the description on that one. Where have we been since then? I didn't read you guys the description on the Dark Tower of Zerfa. That's the one. Tower Gate shines like a firefly in the night and beckons for all travelers to enter, but its inviting appearance is a cruel illusion designed to lure the unwary into the arms of undead creatures who inhabit it so that their souls may be devoured. Nice. Num 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 num. Yummy souls. The Citadel of Flame, volcanic island to the southwest of Flensburg. At its center, gushing flaming red lava, is a famous Surt volcano named after the Lord of Muspelheim. So that's really funny, is because like Surt is cast as the leader of the Vanir, and he's up in Ausgard with the Vanir, who are basically Jotuns and not Vanir. But even if they did call them Jotuns, Surt is a Jotun, but he's not like their leader. He just happens to be a really old one, and he's, you know, represents the element of fire, and you know, there's nothing that he would have any business doing up in Ausgard with the Vanir, like whatsoever. So this room sucks because there's all these flames here. I found the most effective way to go about this. How do you walk? Is to just, yeah. Just keep going. And that is an Eye of Heaven, which I will show you. Ah, God damn it. These do take away your HP. Oh man, you guys are probably sick of hearing that by now. Unless you're one of those dudes that likes hearing girls cry, in which case I can't help you. Or I live a very lonely life. Oh my god, Jesus fucking Christ. It was not this hard last time. I must have gotten a lucky break. Okay, there you go. It's the Eye of Heaven. Jesus. So yeah, now everybody's at 1 HP. So, but rather than dick around with it, I'm just gonna wait until I get into battle and then use heal.
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
My noble Einherjar. Hell yeah, noble Einherjar. Save my elixirs.
Take this.
Oh, I shouldn't have done that.
And take this.
Yeah, buddy.
They were no match for us.
They were no match for us, or that fucking sword, my god. So I want to say something about this party that we have right now. This is like the canon cast of the game, is these three characters that we have with Valkyrie right now. I should not have done that, oh well.
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
Damn it. You guys knocked him out of the way. Sometimes it does take some planning to work around Lucian's attacks in order to make sure that he gets like, you get like the most mileage that you can out of Shining Bolt. Alright. Damn. Son of a bitch. Yeah, yeah, fuck you. Yeah, you see that? That's what you fucking get. And I get treasure. I also get to do this. Every time you see it hiccup ahead like that, that's me fast forwarding over the game being weird. This was a buggy game even when it was on console, so it has nothing to do with the recording or the stream. Valkyrie Profile is just a very, very sensitive, very finicky game. That's why there's so few working, you know. I can only assume that it doesn't, you know, it's not just that the disc was, you know, there was something special about, you know, the material of the disc they made it on. It was something about how the game was written and coded that, you know, because I've noticed some of those issues. And I know for a fact already, just from personal experience outside of, you know, outside of the recording sessions, that there are some glitches, and bugs that are still present, even on the, like on just the ROM by itself. Obviously, with the ROM, you don't have to worry about like, you know, a disc being scratched, but like the things that were intrinsic to the, oh man. Totally could have countered him and zapped him. Things that were like, you know, if there were any problems that were associated with like the base coding of the game, they're still going to be there. Yeah, unlike the disc version, the game would just randomly freeze sometimes. Or characters would randomly like forget their voice samples. Just weird shit like that. But it's such a good game that it's not that it's impossible to play, you know, without any of those issues. You just would have had to have played it when it first came out before your disc got scratched. That was before any of these issues were really a thing. That's annoying. So yeah, those little beetle things that fly at you, there's really nothing you can do to dodge those. They come at you really fast. Wow, you guys all just utter failure. Utter failures at your lives and at your job.
And take this.
Yeah. So yeah, they're weak to ice. That's why Arngrim fucking one-shot them. Owie. God damn.
And take this.
Oblivion awaits thee.
Arngrim is really hampered without his full combo because a lot of his attacks depend on each other to chain well.
To my side, my noble
So like that high swing that he does will oftentimes miss without the second hit in the combo, because the second hit in the combo is an overhead swing that knocks them, that puts the enemy on the ground basically. So obviously we don't have that option right now. Let me see if I can just torch these guys.
Poison blow.
No, not quite.
This power. If only I had gained it earlier, I could have.
You could have what, Lucian? Huh? You could have what? So it is important that you hit the switch. basically what happens is you hit the switch, and then when you go back upstairs, there will be a platform that is lowered in the background. It can be really easy to miss though, so that's something to keep in mind. But god damn, just fucking die! My god, Jesus fucking Christ! Yeah, Valkyrie's weak to dark. Case that wasn't obvious. Alright.
Get thee hence. Oblivion awaits thee.
Yeah, as I was saying, this is kind of the canon party of the game. Arngrim, Mystina, Lucian, and Valkyrie. It'll become more apparent why later. But for now, that's just an interesting factoid. They're... I don't want to say integral to the plot, but they are all basically, and this isn't a spoiler, you guys already, you guys have to already know this, is that, whoops, you can fall in the lava down there and it doesn't kill you, but it does do damage, so keep that in mind. So yeah, and you have to do this nonsense, by the way. I wonder if I can just... Hell yeah. Fuck you guys. I don't need to fight you motherfuckers. It was too late for me to keep recording last night, but I just still really felt like playing, and so I figured, this would be a efficient use of time. So I'm sorry I'm not showing you guys all the treasure. I assure you I have it all in the saves that I'll be loading up. Now this room does have a pretty decent doozy of a puzzle. So first of all, there's this one. And that's actually how you get out of the room, is through here. We're not going to go through there just yet. Come back in here. Ah, God. Fucking both sides? Really?
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
No
Fuck you.
mercy.
Yeah, no mercy is right.
Take this.
Oh, God damn it, Lucian. Could have been worse, I guess.
And take this.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, you got punched in the dick. Just a painful sounding sound.
And take this. I wonder if I'll ever get to pass this earring on.
I wonder too, you've asked us like so many times. I mean, we're really all just like waiting on bated breath to find out if you'll get to pass that fucking earring on that we don't even really know about.
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
God, these things are gross. I hate the way they always seem to make you faint. It is really the most annoying part of them. You know what? Screw this. You guys are getting crystallized, bitch.
Their souls have been released. We have no reason to remain here.
Released into crystals. There's some Walter White shit there. Alright, so this is... Okay, whatever. Fuck you. I don't care.
To my side, my noble Einherjar. These freaks look like
All right, so, and then we're gonna go.
And take this. And take this.
For fuck's sake! Motherfucker.
You think you could defeat me?
They never would have thought that. Not with a sword that big. I mean, I don't know, maybe they did. Who knows? Who can know such things? Alright, so the trick to... I can't remember if... I can't remember how I did this. Okay, so actually I think what you have to do... This is important because that treasure chest up there is the flame jewel, so I do want to show you guys how to get it. Come on. Pick up the thing. Throw the thing. Oh, god damn it. Don't drop it, you dumb bitch. Damn it. I keep putting it down when I mean to throw it. Alright. Get another big one. Put it up top. Alright. There we go. Alright, now I forget how exactly this works. Okay, yeah. Alright, so you have to get up... Okay. I couldn't remember if it was that easy. Yeah, you have to basically scale the wall like that. Do not even bother trying to get up through this way. It fucking will not work. I mean, it might work. I think I got it to work one time, and then I realized how easy it would have been to just go up here instead, and I wanted to kill myself. True story. Anyway, so this is the flame gem, and yeah, the flame jewel, excuse me. Jewel. The family jewels. The family flame jewels. I think along with Box, family jewels is probably one of my favorite. Oh, okay. That's actually easier than the way I was using before. Did not expect that. All right, cool. Learned something new. Family jewels, along with Box, I think is probably my favorite, or they're like either my joint favorite or family jewels probably my second favorite. Slang for somebody's genitals.
And take this.
Take that indeed. Sorry, I know I'm fast forwarding. I shouldn't be. I shouldn't have done this. I should not. I acknowledge that now. I should not have played ahead and made these saves. I mean, I guess you can at least, hopefully, I hope, you know, I hope you can at least take solace in the fact that you guys won't have to sit and wait for me while I dick around in the menus or whatever. I'll definitely be covering things as they come up. I'll be like, oh yeah, I got this, you know, during chapter 5 or whatever, and you'll be like, oh yeah, that's when he went and did all that stupid shit. Yeah. Pretty much, that is exactly correct. Got that when he was doing all that stupid shit.
What? This dark force.
It's nobody. Shut your mouth.
And take this.
He dodged and got hit anyway. That was brilliant. Hell yeah. I'm still in the habit of like trying to get hits on every single enemy individually in order to knock crystals out of them. But since I made those saves, I totally don't need to do that. I could just be using Sacred Javelin and then torching them with Seraphic Law, which is the pew pew laser that makes my voice crack. Oh man, you guys actually hit her that time. Goddamn. Good on you. I didn't even fill the gauge that time. Goddamn. What are you doing? Oh, they're all going after Mistina.
And take this. Valkyrie, grant me power.
Grant me power!
Finishing strike. Round rip saber. Damn it all.
Geodude, I choose you! I'm cracking myself up way too much. It's not that funny. And I totally realize it's not that funny. I'm sure anybody that doesn't give a shit about Pokemon or about JRPGs in general, I mean, leaving aside for the fact, why the fuck are you watching this? But, yeah, I'm sure you're all very unamused and don't think I'm funny at all. It's okay. Either that or you're boot-looking capitalists that have heard me say mean things about you and now you can't ever laugh again. The joy has been pulled from your soul and condensed into pillars of salty tears. God damn it.
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
What are you doing?
I don't know, Mistina. What are they doing? I don't know, Misty. Why don't you ask Brock over there? God damn it. Before I had it set up to where I could, you know, I was actually connecting with everything because I was timing everything right, trying to get experience and whatnot. But now that I'm just bum rushing it, I'm like missing half of them because, like, you know, they call them in this game's vernacular. Like, if you go and read a guide for this game, if you read a guide for this game and the person who's writing the guide talks about, you know, using a combo, they're not talking about like an individual character's combo. They're talking about like the collective combo of all of your characters together. And in a way, they all part of what makes the battle system of this game so cool is that all four of your characters essentially function as one unit, and you're comboing with all of them. And, you know, you can almost think of it like, you know, like a fighting game with like high, low, mid, strong attacks, jump attacks, you know, whatever, back attacks. All the different fucking button mashing gymnastics that beat 'em up games put you through. Not a fan of them. Just because they're like so precise and so finicky, and it's just like, whatever. Ah, God. Yeah, watch out for that. Oh yeah, we gotta do some shit here. Luckily, all these guys are one-shot by the Icicle Sword.
To my side, my noble
Though there's probably gonna be multiples of them, yes, of course. Right, there's that at least. So, Arngrim went up and bitch slapped one of them and it keeled over dead. And then that one's dead. And this poor bastard's about to be dead as well. Come on. Come on, do it.
Well, at least now it's nice and quiet.
That's the other thing is like a lot of Mistina's voice samples are like oddly and strangely like quiet. That was pointless.
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
was gonna try and skip one of them because even though I said this episode is gonna be slightly longer, it's still getting long even for that. We're at 50 minutes now, and I do not want it to go to an hour. I'm gonna try and end it at 55 minutes. Oh, God damn it.
Take this.
That was pointless. Whatever. Don't care. Sometimes if you step on one of your crystals and it breaks and you fall down onto the one below you, you actually wind up falling down onto the shards of the crystal that just broke under your feet. And so that keeps you from damaging the other crystal. That's what just happened there. I panicked and I was like, oh God, gotta jump or I'm gonna fall. I didn't actually have to jump, as it turns out. That was dumb. Yeah, that crystal jump thing, like if you just crouch down and make a crystal and you're anywhere to the left or right of it and then you pop it, it will you know, it'll give you some, you'll catch some air. It just fucking, yeah. Awesome. I'm still flying even when I get out of the fight. Alright, we're almost at the end. Like I said, it's actually kind of short dungeon, but it's got a lot of, like if you're trying to collect everything in it, it's actually kind of a pain. But I showed you guys how to get the most difficult stuff. So not to worry. I don't think I've ever been hit by those things. So yeah, now that we activated that switch... Oh shit. My bad. I thought the walkway was going to appear back up there. I don't know why I thought that. It actually appears up over here on this overstretched platform above where you were. But yeah, so here's this, and there's one more enemy before the boss room. I'm just going to go ahead and load my save. And after this, there's like one more save to load, but there's nothing to skip in between that and, you know, whatever. So, you know, not to worry. So I'm going to go ahead and load, yeah, Citadel of Flame, and then after that, once we get into Chapter 6, and we recruit all the characters and watch all the cutscenes, I have this save to skip to where I've gone ahead and leveled them with the experience orb and distributed all their points and leveled their abilities and whatnot and get them all equipped, and then we're ready to go. So yeah, it should save us a little bit of time. Alright, so go ahead and load this. Should be that everything here is dead. Okay, cool. Alright, so I'm going to cut here, and I will see you guys in the next episode. We'll kill the boss and move on to Chapter 6. Alright guys, take care.